right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit football channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Happy holidays if you're just coming around. Yes, so today, as you can see by the title, we're going to try and structure a video. Reggae Boyz year in review. We're going to go over what they did and what improvements they could make in order to get to at least a good shot to bet himself to make the 2026 World Cup. We're going to look on the girls' side as well. We have the U17s because we have gotten some relevant information so we can track that up. So those are the things that we are going to be talking about today. We saw that we have Kevin already in. Massive respect. Thanks very much for being here. Hope all is well with you and your family, and let me know, guys, if you're hearing me well, because we are structuring a new computer, but we might have some difficulties with the sound and everything. So let me know if everything is running. The sound is okay if everything is running. All right, because I have not connected the Discord and everything as yet. All right, yes. So let me know if you're hearing me. That's the first thing I want to hear. If you're hearing me well. All right, you guys are hearing me well. Let me know. All right, because I'm not seeing anything moving on the meter. You're hearing me well? Let me know. Sound good? All right. It sound so far. Oh, it sounds so far. All right, no problem. We're working on it, man. No problem. As what I've said, the overall situation at hand today is just to make sure we do our year in review in terms of um, what we're dealing with. All right. So what Jamaica did over that time, both girls and boys, but obviously we're going to focus on the boys because the girls did made the move and they did made the World Cup. So you can talk about it, but it's going to be tougher for you to nitpick some of the things. But obviously the guys them failed, so it's very easier for you to detail what went wrong. All right, yes. So thanks very much, all of you guys that checked in. Kevin, massive respect. Then we have Africans. Yes, massive respect, Africans. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, man. Happy holidays to everyone that came in, and hopefully you and your family definitely safe. All right. Nicola Francis says me early. It's a big up. Okay. Happy Santa Claus weekend. Yes, man. We are gonna be okay. Just trying to make sure I set my present up for myself to make sure it's running good. Ames, massive respect. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. All right. So people says the sound is excellent. All right. So it looks like it's due to the fact that I had it a little bit lower, but we're working on it, man. Don't worry yourself. All right. As you come in, make sure to smash the like button. All right. Let me start right here and just get this out of the way so we can actually go towards the Reggae Boys. So the Reggae Girls, Girls, they have qualified for the Women's World Cup coming next year. Yes, so that's something that we're going to cover extensively, both here and also over on the Imaxit channel, because we're going to do the wide scale, where in which we cover almost all the teams, just like what we did with the men. That's something that we have done a long time now. All right, yes. So that's yeah. So Jamaica did okay job. I've heard enough people came in and said to me that the same persons that played for qualifiers, they don't think that they can pull it off for the actual World Cup if they are going there to try and get something from the World Cup. Let me know, guys, what say you on that? I've seen enough players that I thought that they were good players and they can make that extra step up. I don't know why people believe that they can't do it. So let me know in the comment section. Big up yourself, Sean Beast. Thanks very much for being here. Yes, so the girls qualified, guys, and people still question if they can actually go there and do a good job. Obviously, we've watched the ladies' football, so we know the quality. Would you consider Jamaica as one of the top 20 team? No, no. But clearly, they do have some pieces that can kick them off the places. All right, they might just need to pick the right battles, and you never may know what can happen. So the coach shows that he has the skill set to create things. Right. He shows that he has the skill sets to create things. So that's one. And he looks like he has a plan and he looks like he knows exactly who he wants to go for. Those are all good traits. So I think for me, I will just leave them alone and wait to see what he adds to the table, and then I will definitely check the necessary parts to see how it works in the end. For me, yeah, that's it for me in terms of the girls. We have a list here that we read yesterday. Thanks to Owen showed me. Nothing out of the ordinary. The top 100 best female players. So we had a conversation the last time, and most people clearly they never knew any one of the players them. So it's good for we to hear these programs so people can actually know them. We ourselves sometimes trying to know them, because our conversation started off with Khadija Shah, because most of the Jamaicans them thought that she was in the top 10 um, as an player, and maybe even striker overall. So this is a list to just show you maybe the personals that you're going to be seeing um, in the future. Whether you want to take it any way you want to take it, you take it. All right. But I am just giving you what they do give us here. I'm going to try and maximize it. So at least you can see it properly. All right. Yes, very much important article. So they said that, the 100 best female footballers in the world 2022. All right. All right. So we're just gonna go to it. All right. 100 down to 11th. They did my player not well. They did my player not a good service. All right. So 11, Marie Anthony Cotato, PSG. So you can go and check her out. Wendy, Renard, Leon, Eda, Leon, Pernil Ada, Chelsea, Leah Williamson, Arsenal, and I will get the ninth to first. All right, just for you, we will get the ninth to the first. All right. Then we have Katarina Macario, Leon 16th, Mappy Leon, Barcelona, Alex Morgan, she's the American, which you guys know, and definitely you see what's up. All right. Ralfo, Barcelona, Christian Edler, Leon. So it's a lot of Leon players on it. That is surprising. Sophia Smith, we saw her in the United States program. Talented player, talented player. She's at 21. She's actually at 21. And she is that talented. I had her. I thought she would have been up there in the top bracket, but it did not work. And Lauren Emp. We have watched Lauren Emp over and over, guys. We have watched Lauren Emp over and over. Quality player, quality player. She was one of the pivotal parts in order for England to win that Euros. Because England, most of those games, they were on the back foot. I've watched them against Spain. They struggled. Was it Sweden? Sweden, yes. And then they passed Germany on that night. I don't know how the hell they won that game, but Germany was definitely the better team, and England still pull it off. All right, yes, and Emp and those girls were a pivotal part of that success. All right, so she coming in at 22, and for her club, she's amazing. She is definitely amazing as well. All right, so I expected her to be down here because that's what I've said in my normal statements, and it's good because these are the things that I've said, and to see that others that's paying more attention to the league can look at these things and see the same thing as myself, you know. Yes, and maybe others as well. All right. Debina, North Carolina, Courage, yeah, 23rd. Diana, PSG, 24th. Lena Magul, Bayern Munich, 25th. All right. Georgia Stanway, Bayern Munich at this point. Okay, 26 next talent as well. Melly Bright, very much energetic. When it comes on to energy, oh my God, she will run all day. I saw her in the England team as well. She was one of the. I think she's up there for the lady of the match in that same game. Fran Kirby, quality player. Chelsea, 28. Lindsay Oran, Leon, Paredes, Barcelona to finish the top 30. All right. right? And most of those players that we're calling, you realize that we flat out know them. As soon as we mention their names, we know them. All right. Um, Patri, Barcelona, Delphine, Leon, Rose, Oil, Rain, Selma, Leon. Let me see if none of my under 20s will be getting their grace. PSG, Mal, Chicago Reds, Stars, Bayern Munich, Clara, um, Assisat, Barcelona, Alicia Rosso. All right. Yes, she's the next one that I can't believe that she never started most of those games. She is so direct and quality. Her striking range ridiculous. So she's one that you definitely have to check out. All right. Yes. Iwa Wolfsburg 48 best player. But these are quality players. So I'm not going to be upset if I do see my player down there because obviously she's young, you know. Leah, Bayern Munich, Mertens, PSG, Ericsson, 43rd, Chelsea. Henry, 44th. Amandine, Henry, 44th. Yes, I know her as well. Sakina, PSG, 45th. All right, Kedisha, Bochanan, Chelsea. Oh, wow. She's ranked very high. I want Africans need to come and report about that, you know. Bochanan, 46. Wow. All right. Trinity Rodman, 47th. Trinity Rodman, damn. She's ranked high. Okay, all right. Trinity Rodman at 47th. Mary Earps, Manchester United, 48th. Steiner, talented. Oh my God, our delivery is incredible. 49th. She deserved to be in the top 50. Deserved to be in the top 50. All right. Jenny, 50th. From Pachuca, all right, and then after 50. So once you finish this, you just move on to the rest, all right. So make sure to drop your comment in the comment section and move along. If you don't know the players, then you go and research them because that is the whole thing, you know. Yes, Caroline, we're Real Madrid, Guru, Chelsea, Ella Tone, Manchester United. She's an ex quality as well. She was the one that scored a ridiculous goal when she came on. Yes, I thought it was. I thought she scored in the actual finals. You know, go and check out that one. Either the finals or the semi-final, but I think it was the finals because it was what's her name again that give her the world class assist. Yes, so it's Ella Tone. Yes, it is her. Yes, Gwyn, 54th, Bayern Munich. Kim Lille, Arsenal, 55th. Erin, 56. Ashley Lawrence, PSG, 57th. Mariona, Barcelona, Hoot, Wolfsburg, Gilles, Wolfsburg, Caitlin, Arsenal, 61st, and Khadija Shah, 62nd on the list. So this is the first Jamaican actually on the list, all right, for 62nd. So make sure you mark that down because remember we had talked about where we think she might rank. Obviously, we talked two separate conversation, so make sure we contextualize it. We talked about where she ranked as a striker and where she ranked as a player. And we haven't checked the striking part, but we definitely check as a player part. And it was around here, if not a little bit lower. We thought we had her close to the 50th, all right? So 60th, and all of those players that we are talking about, majority of them we actually know. I never knew that I knew 50 players until I'm calling out their names, to be honest, all right? So 62nd for Kedisha Shaw, Jessie Flemings 63rd, and it showcased that she has to be doing something in order to be at 62nd because Flemings is a quality player and she's at 63rd. All right, Merle, and then you have Honor Battle at 65th. All right, Germa, San Diego Waves. Okay, this is where no. Look at this, Aslani at 67th. So really and truly then you have to give Khadija Shah to reach 62nd. because Ashlani is a quality player. I think she might have the highest IQ, footballing IQ on this list overall. Quality player, man. And she's at 67th. I think she's getting older, right? I think she's getting older. Let me type in her name, Ashlani. Think she's getting older, man. So maybe that's why, because she was actually at what, Real Madrid, right? So let me get it right here just to make sure I'm not mixing her, which I know it's her. So let me. Yeah, Ashlan, yeah, she's 29, 9. Yes, so yes, it's her. It's her. She's getting older. She's definitely getting older at this point. And she was at Real Madrid, 46 appearances, 19 goals. Yes, quality player. So the fact that Khadija Shah is at 62nd and she's at 67th, it tells you the type of list we have here. All right, so you have to be happy to be on this list. All right, yes. Just to show you, all right. Dale, Aston Villa, Sarah, Leon, 69th, and Megan Rapinoe. She's definitely getting older as well. So she's at 70 in her last stage of her career. That is perfectly fine for me. I don't know about you guys. All right, let me just go through the comments and then we finish it off and then we go straight to the Reggae Boyz and the other conversations. All right, bless up, Shavan. Thanks for being here. Dumani is in the top 99. Yes, she should be in the top 99. All right. Jamaican football highlights. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Dennis Rodman, daughter Agwan with herself. Yes, she ranked very high. I would not have put her so high, but it is what it is. Don't. Omar Fowling said, them an idiot. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. That's the first comment which I am confused what it's for. West Kingston, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes. So, anyways, let me move on now to the rest. All right. Let me know your take so far because I saw a person here, which is very low on the table. I don't know how that's possible. So, anyways, Rapinu, 78, Ellie, Carpenter, Leon, 71, Jesse from Barcelona 72, Asigawa, Manchester City 73. She's one that we definitely look out for. And then we have Linda Caicedo. I would not have put her at 74. I don't know how is that possible, but obviously you're gonna have people saying that I'm a hater. So let me just make sure I give her a respect. She's at 74, so let me give her. All right, yes. I don't know about it falling. All right, I don't know about it, but all of these players that we're talking about are quality players. All right, and what we did the other night, I'm not gonna go through it and no stream ever again. All right, yes, no stream ever again. If I'm reading off an article, it's exactly what the article state. I'm going to be stating. All right, and give my take. All right, if you think that she's in the top 10, top one, you just state that in the chat and then I just move on. All right. Yes, that's it. I am not going to have a conversation like what I had the last time. So if that's what people like, I think you can just unsubscribe because I am not going to entertain those stupidness anymore. All right. All right. Linda, 74th, 74th, and she's definitely rising. Deportivo Cali. Then you have Daniel Van de Donk, Leon, 75th. All right. Christine Sinclair at 76, legendary player. Did almost everything in football. That's it. Kaylin, San Diego Waves. 77. Leah, Arsenal. Arsenal players on this list. 78. Melvin, Millard, 79. Leon. Tabia, Wolfsburg. Then you have Yes, from Oil Rain. Then you have Caroline, North Carolina. Sarah, from Bayern Munich, 83. Raffaele, Arsenal 84th. So all of Arsenal's team is on this. G, 85th. And then we have Pauline from 86. Chloe Kelly, 87th. Wow. She's really high, low on this list. Chloe Chloe Kelly. All right, Chloe Kelly. All right, she's 24 years old. Okay, she still have time to grow. All right, Mia Fischel, Ina 89th, Esther, okay, Esther Gonzalez. This is not the smaller Esther because you have an ex Esther that is from Spain, ridiculously talented. All right. Atina, 91, Saki, 92, Becky, Sayerburn, 93rd, as well. She's a United States player. Marina, Wolfsburg, 94th. And then we have Daphne Van Domsela, 20, Linda Dahlman, Bayern Munich, Barbara, Juventus, Julie Brandt, Wolfsburg, Melchi Dumane, that is my player. She is at 99. Okay, she just come in. Catherine Hendricks finished off the 100th list, all right? And then the top 10 players are not listed here. All right, we will get the top 10 listed players soon. All right, so that's what I wanted to touch. Let me make sure you guys get involved. So let me just go straight over to the Reggae Boyz side, and then we just continue the conversation. All right. Shakpo, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Enough quality woman football. We love see. Yes, man. Yes, man. Because you're one. No, Shakpo. I am not going to be here researching things and then I come here and have this kind of talking which I know it's not going to lead to anywhere. So I try my best to not want to get involved in those things because I saw the players them and I know how to gauge the players them and um what's her name again? Bonisha at 62. I think she did well to be at 62 because if it was me, she would have been further down because I saw other players that I would have put ahead of her as well. You understand me? So I have no problem, So she worked hard to 52 and she's doing well now, so she can rise to even higher. All right. Yes. So I'm not going to be in the delusion or behavior because I've seen these players played and all of these players deserve their spots. All right. Our majority of the ones them that I saw deserve their spot. Trinity Rodman may be the only questionable one that I've watched in that list that I would say might should have been lower down. But obviously, others that puts her there watch the competition a little bit better than myself. So I have no problem. I have no problem. But this behavior of not watching anything else but want to come and tell me something, I'm kind of done with that. I'm kind of done with that. If you don't watch it, if you don't watch the football, because at first when I just started, people could have told me a lot of things about the football. I am watching them, and my take. I keep my take, all right? And my take is I think it's perfectly fine where she is at this point. If you have a problem about that, you state your problem, and then I can get into that discussion. But I'm not going to go in the blind alley conversations, all right? Only the one them that makes sense, I'm going to be answering. All right? Yes. I agree, Shakpo. It's a lot of quality, and in the World Cup you're gonna see them again. So make sure you click this video. This video might not be long, because I just wanted to make sure I come out and get the job done on this video. All right. So as soon as it's done, I might just be done with the video as well too. All right. Yes. All right. So thanks if you did pass through. Very much grateful. So all right. Anyways, this is the year in review. Let me know what grade you would give the Jamaica national team or the Jamaica national Reggae Boyz team. What grade you would give them? A, B, C, D. Let me know. All right. And you have to put in this year, they had qualifiers. All right. So they have the back end of the qualifiers in this year. All right. Yes. So you still can rank the qualifiers in this year. So let me know where you would actually rank them. All right. Where you would actually rank them at this point. All right. Let me know. All right. So for the World Cup, World Cup quest, for the World Cup quest, um, ABC. You can give them anyone. Um, for the World Cup quest. Remember, we're gonna deal with the other competitions. Remember the World Cup quest. Jamaica finished. Let me make sure to give you here. I think Jamaica finished what, sixth. Yeah, I think they should be finishing six because you have United States, Mexico, Costa Rica, um, United States, Mexico, Canada, Costa Rica. That's the fourth. Panama, fifth. So sixth, Jamaica finished sixth. They couldn't finish higher than sixth because all of those teams had a numerous amount of points ahead of them. All right. Knowing the quality of players that we do have. Ethan Pinnock, to some extent. Um, Mikel Antonio, Leon Bailey, who you would put in Ravel Morrison, then you would put in Andre Blake. In that, knowing those quality of players, what would you say for the World Cup qualifiers? Let me tell you what we did in January. All right, in January we okay. Let me move on from that. So this is for 2022 because this is the first one we played. We played Peru the 21st of January. We lost 3-0. That's under parallel. Then we played Mexico. We lost 2-0. Good performance based on what I saw still. Then we went up against Panama. Then we lost that game again. All right. So we lost 3. And then we went against Costa Rica, who looked okay against Costa Rica, but we get to realize that's the way Costa Rica plays. All right. So it's not necessarily we are looking good against them. It's what they want to give you and what they're satisfied with to take advantage of that. You know why? And if people come up and say anything otherwise, what I'm going to eat them with? The other day when CC dominated KC, I saw the same people inside the comment section saying that, oh, this is how they strategize to play because this is how they know to play. So if you could not have given CC credit, I can tell you, you have to you can't give Jamaica credit to play good then because that's like a hypocritical statement. You understand me? Because how can you evaluate one thing away and then you evaluate the next thing the other way? I think I am not going to agree with that based on what I am watching. All right. So Jamaica played good in that one. That is definitely true. Jamaica played okay in the Panama game as well. Panama was just pretty much up for it, and at that point they were solid enough to qualify. All right, so they lost against Costa Rica, and it's pretty much over for them. Then a new kind of twist came about. They played El Salvador. They drew 1-1. Mikel Antonio came on and scored the actual leading goal at the time, and then they scored back. Nearly they could have actually won that game as well because they got the last chance after even scoring back. All right, so no. I'm counting the wrong El Salvador one. I'm counting the wrong El Salvador. This is the second El Salvador game. This is the one when El Salvador actually scored first. Yes. So yeah. So that's under parallel just the same. All right. Yes. So this was a good display from Jamaica just the same as well. This one was a good. I was pretty much pleased with the performance in the El Salvador game. 100%. All right. And then Canada, complete blowout because it was a mismatch team. Just to jog you guys' memory, you never had much people in this team. Let me make sure to put it right here to show you. It was a weak team. You had Daniel Green, Bygrave, Nicholas Nelson, Ricardo Thomas, Ravel Morrison, Speedy Williams, Javian Brown, Greg Lee, Mariapa King, and Andre Blake. So it's not the strongest one that you would have actually expected. Then you had Honduras. Jamaica won that game against Honduras to finish off the qualifiers. All right, and I thought that was a okay display, and it was one of our better squads. All right, it was an okay display. I wouldn't say it was over the top. So for me, out of the alphabet, I think even though they lost a lot at the start, I thought that they did much better, much better, and looked like they knew what they were doing, and it was intentional when they came out on the field under parallel. Obviously, a lot of people might not rate parallel, but it still looked a little bit more intentional, like they wanted to be there, and they have some things that they're working on. Yeah. So based off that, the World Cup, I would give them I think a D minus would be okay. A D minus would be okay. A D minus, I would give them D minus. D minus would be okay because you clearly saw that they had some plans to go forward. Let me see what people says in the chat. A D minus, I would have actually given them. I think that is fair. Marcella gave them a F. All right. So Omar gave them B minus. Oh, can I give what they did to get a B minus? World Cup, okay. World Cup F, okay. C minus, okay. I went for a D minus. But my boy Karak P is Jamaican football highlights is E. Oh my God, some people get being even harsher than me. World Cup D, all right, D minus. I went for JD. Merry Christmas to you and the Imaxit family. Yes, man, massive respect, man. Thanks very much. All right, yes, and same to you and the family. I won't give a D minus. No, I gave a D minus. I think a D minus. If D minus, because I thought that what Paula showed in the second half, it shows that they were going to be a little bit better than previous outings. All right, that's why I said a D minus. All right, yes. So, anyways, let me move on because obviously we want to grab everything in one. Yes, because remember this video was mainly to test out the mic and the system that we are running, and the system is running fabulous. Going to add all of my necessary things to it to keep on improving it and stuff. All right, yes. So, anyways, right here. Then after that, they went to the Catalonia game. We Catalonia game was terrible. But anyways, we just move on to the Nations League. The Nations League, the Nations League grade. Nations League, they drew against Suriname. I thought that was a good result because based on what I saw in that game, I thought that Suriname could have won it in normal time. And then in the end, Jamaica actually could have stealed it in the end. All right, but Suriname was a better team overall. I think most people would have agreed on that. But Jamaica did rally and actually could have actually won it in the end via the back and forward Suriname trying to go for it and stuff. But I think Suriname was a better team there, and they still came out with a point. And keep in mind, in that same game, Jamaica had issues, backroom issues and stuff. So the fact that they came out clutch in this one, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good point there. I would give that performance there. Under problems, I would give that a B performance. I would give that a B performance right there. That alone, that draw over Suriname, because I thought that Suriname should have took all 3 points based on how they played and how long they dominated the game for. All right. Yes. And then no, the Suriname follow-up one, I would definitely give that a performance due to the fact that Suriname started this one bright, and then you saw that they worked ways how to get the advantage. All right, the Suriname started this one bright, toe to toe with Jamaica, and had some better passing spells and stuff, and try to replicate exactly what they did at home. So it could have been a tough night for them, and they worked it out to make it much, much better. All right. Yes. So I would give that a result there. Definitely a result. And then the final one, the Mexico draw. A lot of people, because obviously when I'm assessing these games, I don't know what the other people I'm seeing, but this game was pretty much dominant by Mexico. Dominant by Mexico. I never saw what people keep on telling me. Never saw it one bit what people told me. This was dominated by Mexico. Jamaica started good, very, very good. But once Mexico got the hang of it and start pulling off, Jamaica was 6s and 7. In this game, you had Luis Romo dominated in this game. Dominated. And Luis Chavez, he played in this game as well, and we never heard much people talk about him, and he went to the World Cup, and he definitely show up and show out at the World Cup. Quality at the World Cup. Quality player at the World Cup. All right. Yes. So to me, I gave this because the reason why I'm detailing it like that, is when I do give my rating, You see where I'm getting my rating from. So for this, I would give them a B, um a B minus, because I think it was a good performance to keep it. Obviously, I think some of the chances, it was pure bad misses from Mexico, but I still believe that Jamaica did enough to hold them off, or stop some of the chances, like blacks and stuff. All right, yes, but Mexico was the better team in that, and I have to give them a B minus. So I gave them two B minuses based on the attitude that they had, and one A minus. Yeah, no, one A. So I want to say in total, two B minus and A would give you a B plus. A B plus, I would give them in the I think a B plus is very much fair for the Nations League. Let me know, guys. A B plus, because the A, for the draw, or you wouldn't give them an A for the draw. If you watch the Mexico game, I think a A for the draw would be fair. All right, because Mexico did dominate the game. You get me? Yeah, every single time Mexico came on, they did some things, some things to they did some things to Jamaica there. So that in itself, you have to give them a B plus in total. For me, that's just me. That's just me. All right. Yes, that's just me. Um, Before, remember, guys, we are taking a little time. Just take a little time. We are here for 30 odd minutes. Make sure you smash a like and share on the video, because that's how people know that we're live. All right. Yes. So, and I want to make sure I can fit the timing in. All right, because I had some other things to do. So make sure to hit the like button, share, and get involved very early. Who missed it, we'll have to return back and check it out. All right. Yes. So give me a prediction, your score. I think B plus I gave them for that run in the Nations League, and it still leaves them now with an extra option of going out there and do even better. All right, Marcus Mazaya Garvey, how you doing, man? Up JD and everyone in the chat. Manners and respect. Manners to you, man. Hope all is well. Nations League, Omar gave it a B minus. Okay, so I literally did better than Omar there. Then we have Pastor. How you doing, man? Pastor, hope all is well with you. How you doing? You're about? Let me know. Um, Blair in the building. All right, massive respect. Then we have Chris Smith. Just a check in. Hope all is well with you and your family. All right, yeah, man. With that boat, man. Mexico took over the game against JAB. All right, yes, yeah, that's why I said a B. That's why I gave it. Yeah, so I wanted a few more, but it looks like a lot of people don't follow these games. That's why they cannot combat with what I'm saying. Or maybe they just wanted to say some delusional things and realize that I'm not going to be up with it. That's why they did not comment. All right. It's weird. But for me, because remember, these are records, so we have to keep them. So that's why we are doing it. So for me, a B plus there. B plus there. Well, no. No, we had these coming in. These ones coming in. The friendlies. They played Morocco and they played Qatar. So they played Morocco and Qatar. Morocco gave them 3-0. Let me see if I can get the lineup. Obviously, this was before the coach came in. So you had Marian Garden. He was the one sending information around. Yeah. No, Paula was still sending Marian Garden information, and that's how it started. That's how it started, right? So this was just a get together to see what's up. Just a get together to see what's up. That's all. All right. They went there. This was nowhere near the strongest Morocco team, but it was nowhere near the strongest Jamaican team. But definitely more of the players them that plays in the national team, i.e. Mariapa, Richard King, Ricardo Thomas, Amal Knight. So those are four of the players that was actually around the team. You don't have the same amount played in the game because most of the guys have never really get any game for the Moroccan real team. You get me? That is the standard that they do set, guys. All right. That is the standard that they do set. You see the big difference? That is the standard that they do set. And they completely dominated the Jamaican team. It could have been 4, 5, 6. Dominated the Jamaican team. Then after Jamaica went up against Qatar, as you could have clearly saw, Qatar was very, very poor. All right, very, very poor. They drew with that Qatar team, which I would still consider as a good result. And then they went up against um, Argentina, and I never saw what the Mavericks saw and others. Thought it was a very poor performance, very poor. But obviously, we knew that. The coach, he was actually looking for things, because that's how you start teams. You don't just get up and have a team. You have to take your time, work that team into the right position. All right. So it was a feeling out process, but poor communication and all sort of things, and attitude problems from a lot of players and stuff, So yeah, it was not the best display against Cameroon. I like the Cameroon game a little bit more. Obviously, the Cameroon team was a second string team, just like how the Jamaican team was a second string team, just the same. All right, you still have Damian Lowe, Topi, Ricardo Thomas, Javian Brown, and Lamar Walker in the same team, and Cavan Lambert. So we can't even say it was a flat out a weak team, because these are players that were on our first team, in and around our first team, right? All right. So yeah, so that's what I would say. It was a good one. Most of these guys never really played for the main team as well. Yes. They never really played as well, because they wanted a few out of it. Obviously, saw Abu Bakar played in this one. He went on to do great things in the normal World Cup, all right, with the actual team. And to show you, after they played Jamaica right here with this team, they went on to play Panama with a more full strength team. All right, so clearly they never really saw this Jamaican team as any threat, and they dominated the game. Just the same. Jamaica had a chance because of the lack of respect that they showed Jamaica, put a high line, and then they got caught out. But be honest, they were dominant in the game, dominant. So, but I still gave Jamaica credit for the effort going such a long distance, and a new coach and a new everything. So I still gave them credit at the end. All right. So for the friendlies, I think joint with Marion Garden and the coach, I would go and give them a D. A D. Based off that, a D is okay. Not harsh at all. A D is okay. All right. So guys, we have come to the end. Solid 45 minutes. I will try my best to do one more tomorrow, which is going to be a little bit different, because they are meaningful videos. All right. Yes. So thanks all of the guys that actually checked in. Massive respect. And we will finish up some things, because we have to work on doing some additional recording. So I'm still working on the computer. So thanks yet again for all the people that turn up. Massive respect. Peace out, and definitely see you in the next one. All right.